Well, love the look of heels, but hate how they feel by the end of the day. Body and posture expert Dr. Liza is here to help. So I'm standing up nice and tall. And I'm wearing my wedges today, which are a little bit better. Are
Definitely better than stilettos, for sure.
Okay,
yes.
I'm glad I left the stilettos at home today.
Yes.
So you've been treating patients for so long, you kind of see the good and the bad with heels?
Well, absolutely. So I've been treating patients for over 10 years, especially women for high heel related injuries. And I didn't think it was right that women had to suffer from fractures, sprains, chronic pain, just so that they could look great in heels. So that's why in the last 2 years, I worked on developing the world's most comfortable heel so that not only could women look great, but they could wear them safely and wear them all day without risking any injury.
Okay.
So some of the features that I added to my shoes.
So these are your shoes here?
Yes, these are the Dr. Liza pump.
Yep.
And I added several features that, given my experience with orthotics and orthopedic shoes and prescribing them for patients, that I knew would work in a shoe. So the first thing we look at is the actual insole of the shoe.
Okay.
So it's leather, it has a great arch support, and it has extra cushioning. So when you have the arch support, when you're wearing the heel, you're tilted forward, but with the arch support, you don't have a lot of the pressure on the balls of your feet. And with the cushioning, you have great shock absorption.
Okay, so and every step you take is...
Exactly.
Yeah,
and then
hurting.
the natural material helps your feet to breathe as well. So that's one feature. Next, we look at the bottom of the shoe. So I have a rubber sole. What the rubber does is when you're walking, it prevents you from slipping. When you are in a slippery shoe, it means that the muscles in your feet have to work extra hard in order to try to stabilize.
Is that why they're sore by the end of the day? Then?
Exactly, because it causes repetitive use of the muscle and overuse of the muscle, which leads to pain. So that's why I added the rubber at the bottom there. Next is the overall height of the shoe, so the pitch. We don't want anything over 3 inches. Anything over 3 inches completely tilts your body forward and puts a lot of pressure on the balls of your feet.
Okay.
So these heels are 3 3/4 of an inch, but because there is a 3/4 of an inch platform, the overall height is only 3 inches.
Okay.
So you want to look for a platform, right?
And that's this part here.
Yes, and not only is there a platform, but the platform is made out of something called EVA. So the same material that you have in runners that gives you that nice shock absorption.
Okay,
and I'm wearing them right now, so I can literally bounce my shoes.
You can do that.
Yeah, so that's what I put in the platform of the shoe. So those are some of the qualities that make the shoe super comfortable and comfortable enough for you to wear 12 hours a day.
And they're available online, and you've got the 2 colors.
Yeah, so right now we have the black and we have the tan. And we're going to go through some of the other features that you want to look for when you're shopping for shoes.
Right.
Right? So
let's start out actually, because we were just talking about the platform. So this, when you brought it in, I thought, oh, well, this will be a good one because it does have the platform there. But
yeah, so it has a great feature, which is the built-in platform. But unfortunately, the heel is as thin as a pencil. So when you have a heel this thin, you're unstable, which means that you're putting your ligaments at risk. It's easy to sprain them. It's easy to overuse the muscles because they're trying to keep that stability.
Okay.
Your center of balance is quite low with a thin heel like that. So the built-in platform, good. The thin heel, not so good.
Okay.
And then these beautiful shoes here.
I mean, that's kind of your classic pump, right?
It is your classic pump, but again, we're dealing with a really thin stiletto, and we're dealing with, I mean, look at the angle of this, right?
Yes.
Like the distance between the base of this here and the heel is very short, which means a lot of the pressure is going to go on the balls of your feet, and because there's no cushioning and there's no grip at the bottom, they look great, but if you're wearing these, even for 30 minutes, you're going to find that you're going to be uncomfortable and they'll be difficult to walk in.
So this heel is a little bit better here because it's wider.
Yes, so you have a bigger base of support, which is great. The only downside with this one is notice the pointed toe.
Yep.
So that's one of the reasons I did this as an almond toe. When you have a very pointed toe, it squishes your toes together, and that promotes the formation of bunions, right? So bunions are
that little growth that comes out.
Exactly, a bony outgrowth, and it's from your toes being brought in like this. So although a platform is great, you do want to stay away from an absolute pointed toe, and an almond toe option.
We don't have time to go through everything, but I wanted to, I thought these were going to be great because they have the ankle strap, and most of my shoes do, but that's giving me a false sense of security.
Yes, I hate to break the news because these are absolutely gorgeous shoes. shoes, and people think,
I wish they were mine.
Yeah, that with the ankle strap, they're like, oh, I have that support, I'm good. But it gives you a false sense of support, which is why a lot of people who wear these ones with the ankle end up with ankle sprains because they think they have it, they walk around and they don't have the support, so then they sprain their ankles.
Okay, thanks so much for coming in, and we'll get the links up for your shoes as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Nobody holds a care.